Welcome to the Modern Savage Podcast, episode 29. Don't tell mom and dad.
Uh-huh.
Nuh-uh.
I hid that too. I never got caught. I never got stitches in my finger.
Is that one of those things that, like, you should have, like, sought medical attention
Oh,
for,
fuck
but
yeah.
if you did, you were going to get
Oh,
in
did
trouble?
you see the bone in the cut, dude?
Uh,
Like, you could fucking mash my finger open.
uh,
But it was above my knuckle. That's probably one thing I'm lucky for. I didn't get my knuckle.
you could...
And obviously, I would have had to go to the
It's
hospital.
one of those wounds where you can make it talk.
Oh,
Like
yeah. Oh, you most certainly could have made this talk. Like, it was bad, man. Best ran up in the house and was like, Mom, let me get a couple Band-Aids. I got cut. And we fucking did. Still, my finger stopped bleeding. Put Band-Aids on it. Nobody ever found out.
See, I always burned or mashed shit.
I mean, it's still fucking... You can see that shit on my finger still, dude.
Careful with that wire. Ooh, that...
Do you see, like, where I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, around my finger?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You could, like, fucking do one of these and look at my finger bone. Like, it was fucked up, dude. It was a bad, not very jolly times.
No, man,
Other than, like, this, other than when, like, I've been cut, like, massively fucking bad, as far as, like, smallish cuts on your hands go, I think that might be the worst I've ever been cut.
Oh, yeah.
I think that
That was definitely good. It's,
I was bummed. I was bummed out for a little bit. Like, I had that shit wrapped up, dude. Like, I was, not happy camper. It sucked.
See, I don't know if it's been more of a burn or a smash or like a stab kind of injury getter.
Oh, stabs. Stabs are bad, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got poked by a lot of stuff.
Sticks and shit?
No, like just like welding. You like you lean on something wrong when it pokes you pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Little puncture.
I've done a couple bummers with nails on my head in fucking attics.
Yeah.
And it's been like,
Yeah.
oh, man, I should go to the hospital.
Oh, I'm gonna puke.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It's just one of those ones.
I've gotten some burns. I think I've mostly been cuts, never broken any bones.
I broke my hands.
Not broken my hands.
Yeah. Well, just like I boxer fractured myself plenty of times. One time I ran an acetylene torch over my thumb one time. That was rough. I had that. I still can't like feel it, but it didn't scar me that bad.
Right.
But it burnt me from the knuckle to the tip, like through my fingernail.
Damn.
Yeah.
One time, I don't even think I have the scar anymore. I think it went away, but it was there for years. I was real little. I was sitting on one of those little plastic fucking patio chairs.
Mm.
And I was like leaning back, and one of the legs snapped and just fucking cut me like down my leg like this. That was pretty gnarly. I didn't need stitches or anything, but that was pretty gnarly cut. And it left a pretty fucking big scar for a few years, but I don't know. I don't see it anymore.
Oh. Man,
That was crazy though.
it's amazing how dumb you can be
As a child,
Just like how much stupid, dangerous shit happens to you as a child.
dumb shit.
Like stuff like that. Like I used to like. I remember one time I should probably be paralyzed. I had a tire swing at my grandparents, and it was on a hill. So like you could grab the bottom of the tire and drag it up the hill and jump and get a good swing on it. Well, one time.
I'm back. I need to hear what's happening.
One time, I decided I'm going to grab the bottom of this fucking tire. And I'm going to run. And I'm going to swing out from the bottom. Well, it turns out when you do that, you pick up the tire a little bit. And there's a snap in the slack. So that snap happened as I was going out. Which went through my body and cracked me backwards. So I did a full-on backflip into the air. missed my feet and slammed back first onto the ground.
Oh.
Oh, dude. Knock the wind clean the fuck out
Oh,
of here.
I thought I was done like forever.
Yeah, you're like, I'm dead.
I'm not even
dying.
gonna get back up.
There's been
I
a
can't even
couple
get.
times I've fallen and shit like that and been like, I might die.
Yep.
You know? Like,
I'm just laying on the ground,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure that like it's just over for me. Like I can't feel anything, and then like all I could see is up the hill, and I could see my dad running down it, and that was scary because my dad's a big dude, and
He's probably scared. He's like, oh fuck,
oh man,
this little fucking retard.
it was probably like my second summer with him, like after I moved in with him. You're gonna have to explain that one to my mom.
That's when he's running down the hill. It's like, oh, they're taking him for sure.
The science experiment's over.
His back's broken.
I can't watch this. I can't bear responsibility for what just happened. Oh, I've done a lot of stupid shit like that.
Oh, a bunch of stupid shit. I have so many fucking bike crashes that I can't even sit here and tell you one of them. Just because it's happened so many fucking times.
Oh, and that's the worst.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you think you're a skateboarder for like 3 months.
I never skateboarded.
Oh.
That's weird, though. I was around that crowd, but I was just like, you know what? I know I can't do that. I know I can't do it. I'm not even going to try. Like,
I'm not gonna even entertain the thought of that.
stick with my bike.
I didn't. So I hit the ground a lot.
I'm sure you did.
You did some skateboarding too.
Oh, it was.
I never really. I was real into watching you guys do it, and like I might get on a skateboard like, and do what I would do now if I got on a skateboard, like, just ride it around. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna take this
Just
nice
like-
and slow. Pray for no little rocks.
Yeah, like just ride the fucking thing around. Like there's not gonna be. I wasn't trying to do any tricks then. I ain't trying to do any tricks now. I just always have been like he said, I can't do this. I can't do that. Like, I mean, I know that I could probably injure myself a bunch of times and like train myself to do it, but it's not like something that I feel natural at all about. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
How
yeah.
you step into things normally, like you're kind of comfortable with the situation. I'm not comfortable with that. Like, I know that I'm about to fucking eat shit and die, like fucking smash my face off the ground. I'm good. I did that enough on bicycles.
What?
See, but that's kind of, I'm going to call bullshit on myself here because I would do dumbass shit on bikes. I would do dumbass jump shit, fucking try to do tricks on bikes, dumb shit. Okay?
That's what I was telling him while you were in there. I've had so much fucking dumb shit happen to me on bikes that I can't even sit here and tell you one story because this fucking happened to me so many times.
When you were talking about the falling backwards
Yeah.
and knocking the wind out of yourself, that's almost like worse than like if somebody comes up and like jacks you in the stomach and knocks the wind out of you.
Oh yeah.
Like, when you do that thing where you fall on your fucking back and it knocks the wind out of you, you are for a second like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, you're like, shit.
Because it's a different kind of, it's a different kind of takes the air from you. It's kind of this, you hit and you're like,
Like you want to take
like,
want to take a breath, but you just
yeah, like
can't.
it's just
You
like
can't.
it
You're
literally
like,
just
fuck, I
takes it
can't
all
breathe.
out of you.
Yeah.
And then you really think you're gonna die for a second.
You're like a big bellow.
This is the one going down.
Like you better get an ambulance because I'm not gonna survive until they get here.
I did some jump, and I can remember a couple times in particular building jumps at Chapel's house, and we'd do these jumps, and I remember wrecking on a couple of these jumps, and it was always like I was trying way too hard. I was trying to jump way too hard, and I would I was trying to pull up, you know, and like I would end up getting the bike so far straight up and down that I would just fucking I was too like this and not enough like
Yeah,
rear
to
tire
ride it out.
land. Like I was too far back on the rear tire. There was a couple times I can remember doing that, jumping shit at his house and like straight back.
Oh, yeah.
Just like getting slammed on my back so motherfucking hard. Just being like, holy fuck. I probably have like 37 fucking brain aneurysms. I would always helmet on the bike though. I did always rock the helmet on the bike, but I knew you know, it was my comfort zone more. Like I knew I was going to go do dumb shit.
Like, I didn't realize how many concussions I've had until I read what it's like to have a concussion. Because like
Isn't
I never
that scary?
Yeah, like I remember that happening a lot.
Had that. Had that.
Like that bright flash of light, like when you get hit in the head. That's happened often. That's a concussion.
I remember one time I jumped off a trampoline, like off the trampoline, and did a header into the fucking ground.
Ooh.
That, like, I just saw this, you know,
Like
like the
the
whole,
boom.
like, you're fucking, yeah. You were like,
You get that noise in your ears.
yeah. I need to sit down for it. I'm not okay. I'll be okay. Just give me a minute.
I jumped on a trampoline one time. It was at the night, and I front flipped into my cousin's arm and broke her arm.
Oh.
That sucks. Whose arm?
Megan's.
Okay. That sucks.
That dude.
I felt so bad, but it was like we were all young and just stupid, fucking like, what? That's not a good idea to be like, oh, let's do flips and shit. No one
Yeah.
can see each other.
Everybody
Fuck.
get on the trampoline.
Let's all
Let's
start
all do
flipping and
flips.
Yeah.
stuff.
We're gonna play extreme popcorn.
It's fucking Cirque du Soleil up here. Fucking,
I swear to God, I still think I can do the backflip.
Don't bring up the fucking backflip.
To this day,
You can't.
I can do.
I'm gonna find
I believe you
somebody's
back in the
yard.
day that you did them fucking 24/7. You just did backflips.
Yes,
Not now.
I can do it now.
You lost that shit, son.
I did not lose that. It's like riding a bike.
When's the last time you did a
Yeah.
backflip?
It's
When is the last time
4
you did-
years.
4 years.
So, cause like when you do that shit on a
I'm
trampoline,
in better
you,
shape
like,
now than I was in 4 years ago.
You can use the trampoline to like propel yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you're saying it's like riding a bike. It is kind of like
Yeah.
doing shit like that.
He can't still do it back.
I can still do a fucking backflip.
Can you stand on the ground and do a backflip?
No.
Okay.
No,
see?
he couldn't do
so
that.
Okay.
You couldn't do that before, could you?
No.
Fuck no.
I don't even know how do you do it.
Me either.
How do you do it back? I don't understand those fucking those physics.
I feel like
Like, is that awkward to you going back?
I've never even on a trampoline. I'm just like, and I just
No, you
fall
gotta
in.
go over your
I feel
shoulder.
I
like-
just don't understand how to do it.
I feel like people who do that shit learn the forwards things first, and then you're like, oh, I can backflip.
Yeah.
Just like teaching somebody to skate. Like, you don't fucking go out and teach somebody to skate backwards.
My dad could backflip into the pool. I remember being like 10 and like
Off the diving board?
I don't know if my aunt might not even have the diving board on her pool anymore. She took it off at one eventually.
Everybody felt like they were going to get sued. If you had
No,
if
it
you
wasn't
had the
even
pool
a
at your
diving
house-
board. It was a platform that you could jump off of, like a
Oh, okay.
But it
like
wasn't
was it
a
like a
tactical-
block?
yeah, but it was
Like
wood.
a jump, like a
Oh yeah,
yeah, like a block.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember if it was still there or not. She just took it out just because it made more room for the pool. But
For more activities.
yeah.
More pool
But I
activities.
can't remember if it was there or not. But like I remember being like, I was still pretty young, but kind of old, and my dad. I'm like watching my dad do backflips in the pool. I'm like, and he was like in his 40s then.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
You're like,
I didn't
"Fuck,
know
I
he even
can't
could
do
still
this.
do that. I
God
can't
damn
even do it. Yeah.
See, like, I couldn't do it off a diving board. Because I'd be too afraid of me nailing myself with that fucking board. Like, if I didn't get out
See,
too...
I never
Yeah.
got into that shit either. Of course, I was a little fat shit too. So like, there's some different fucking
But, like, on a trampoline,
Shit
I know I'm
going
not
on
going to hit
there.
anything hard.
physics.
And if I have to bail out, I know I'm just a quick roll away from getting out of it. So I don't worry about it that much
Yeah.
on a trampoline.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, plus too, like, really the worst, one of the two worst things you're going to do on a trampoline is hit the outside pipe or
Oh.
launch yourself off and fucking take the header and get the concussion that I was referring to a little while ago.
Did you guys ever hit the pipe?
I've hit the pipe.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've hit the pipe.
I've
I've
hit the
kicked the
pipe.
pipe.
I've,
That's probably the worst shit I ever remember happening with the pipe was kicking the pipe.
The pipe.
Like, I fucking hit the
I've got
top
pinched.
of my foot.
I've got pinch on the fucking springs.
Oh yeah,
That shit
shit's
sucks.
bullshit.
I remember I fucking
sucks. But yeah, when you hit the pipe, fuck that.
I did a backflip when I was younger, and I went out too far, and
Hit the pipe.
when I came back around, my ankle hit the pipe.
Oh, fuck.
Did
And
you
the
do a broken ankle?
Oh yeah,
You
Fuck.
did,
it
you
was
did a broken ankle.
swollen and
Ah.
purple, and I couldn't tell anyone because my dad told me if I got hurt on it, he was getting rid of the damn thing. So I was like, I just
so it's
walked
a
around
big
on this
secret.
thing. Why aren't you tying your shoes? Because I'll throw up from the pain.
Don't tell anyone. Shut up. Why are you throwing up?
Hit the pipe.
Oh, I've landed on my head and I've severely injured my neck and I couldn't tell him. I just had to stop for a few days.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Take a time out from the tramp. We're done with that for a little while.
All the dumb shit you had to hide from your parents. I'm worried my kids will never have that. They have no interest in going outside. I vividly remember walking down the street at Gavin's age.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And that's when the shit starts.
Oh yeah. That's his age is that was my shit. That was kind of where I was at when I did that shit. When I saw I cut my finger, that's where I was at. Do you imagine how bummed out he would be if he did that? I was bummed out too. I mean, I'm not trying to say I wasn't, but I don't know. I feel like kids now might be fuck, tell my mom, call my mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't call my mom.
Just never let me back out here.
Nope, we're never going to get this saw again. We're never going to be allowed to have the saw. We're never going to be allowed to have fucking BB guns. We're fucked. It's fucked.
Oh man, I got shot in the stomach with a BB gun. And I was like, we're going to lay here for a minute and I'm going to wait till I stop crying.
That is true, though. I'm doing dumb shit on my bike. I remember I fuck myself up and be like, don't tell my parents.
No, yeah, I'll be
We're
fucked. I'll never
don't
be
tell
allowed to
mom
ride
and
the bike
dad.
anymore.
Fuck that. I'm not. I get bitched at. I ain't having that.
They're going to give me shit when I try to go do it again.
But
I'm
see, that's that age.
9 and 10's when I was going out and I was learning to climb trees.
Yeah.
And making up new cuss words.
It's
Maybe
not,
10 and on is where I was at.
Yeah.
The roaming, being allowed to roam, go up. That's referred to.
9 was still a
chapels
little bit
earlier
younger.
and
Yeah, I was 10 or 11. That's when I started the roaming, like what he's saying.
shit. Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, it's not necessarily their fault. I mean, it's just what's happening to them now. It's,
Yeah.
I think it's a fucking issue myself.
I can't let them outside because they'll get diddled.
Oh, for God. See, and that's another reason why. Just let them go the fuck outside.
But seriously, if you get on familywatchdog.com and look up your neighborhood looks like it has fucking chicken pox. So that's an issue.
Dog, you motherfucking know that I've looked around on that website
Yeah.
a number of times. I like to know what the fuck's going on. Okay, so I feel you. In one
there's more
aspect.
than I'm comfortable with.
You know what? That's why that's a thing. That's why that being able to gather that bit of knowledge is a thing. You know, because
It is
it's
less
everybody
trustworthy.
watches out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's less trustworthy. People nowadays. I mean, shit is different.
Nah, I don't feel like that shit's that different. I feel like there have always been a bunch of fucking dickheads.
That's true, but I mean, I don't know.
It's just it's out there now.
It's definitely different from when we were kids.
Oh, there is shit that's different.
It's
I'm
younger
not-
parents, and it's just I don't know. Technology's bad for not just kids though. It's bad for everybody. But that's what's I couldn't sit in the goddamn house. Just could not do it. If I was kids that do that today, I fucking went nuts sitting in the house. I couldn't stand it.
I had
And I'm not I wasn't a sports guy. You guys know that.
Yeah.
I didn't go fuck. But I just had to be outside doing something.
Yeah, you fucking shut up. Dude, ride
the
bikes
neighborhood
and
had
shit.
to set a curfew for when they could let their kids out in the morning because we were trying to get out so early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck shit up.
Yeah, all the parents agreed on 10 o'clock.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna be out here at 8. I got this baseball bat and these rocks.
And a friend that can keep a secret.
Somebody got a golf club.
I used to like to Fucking hit golf balls with a baseball bat.
Yeah.
In my dad's backyard.
That's like not
That
good
was-
for a baseball bat. Like, I'm into baseball bats, but I'm gonna tell you what, I fucking certainly hit the fuck out of some golf balls with a baseball bat. I feel you on that.
Oh,
I hit rocks. I would hit rocks too. That's where I was.
it's so fun.
I was big on rocks when I was a kid.
Rocks?
Throwing them at shit.
Yeah, that was my.
Throwing them at trains on Christmas.
That was like my real rebellious shit I ever did. You know what I mean? Like I never like stole shit or like did shit like that. Like my shit was fucking throwing rocks at shit, throwing stuff at shit.
I'm pretty sure that's why we're one of the reasons, many reasons, we became friends in middle school at a young age because we were just like, "Oh, you like to throw rocks at shit too?"
Fucking love throwing rocks at shit.
Bro, it's just stuff. You give me change, like that's what you get a handful of pennies. Find pennies, pick them up, throw them shits at stuff.
And God forbid you were the first one that was allowed to have a pocket knife. Oh.
See, but like that's what I'm saying. I never like I could have that shit and like be trusted with it.
Yeah, I could.
You know,
I cut
that
the
was
shit out
like-
of myself with that fucking thing.
I don't know. I've cut myself, but I feel like it's no different now. It's like the same shit that would cut you. It wasn't a fucking careless thing.
Yeah.
That shit with that saw was careless. But that's a little different. Like that's not what we're talking about.
That was your bad.
Yeah, and that was also not knowledge of using that tool.
Yeah.
Is a lot of what that was. You know, because like what I described to you was a pretty fucking silly way to try to use that saw. I grabbed a monkey vine below where I was sawing it.
Yeah, that was dumb.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you would never do that.
No.
man. That was just not knowledge. You would do it because you kind of have to. But you would not be retarded. You would like, stand on it with your foot and maybe support with hand and not be like this. Not like 5 fucking inches away, you know?
You're still a little salty about it.
No, I was just dumb. Just dumb kid shit, you know? But yeah, like, I don't know, the BB guns thing, I had out of control with some of that a little bit, too. I did. Me and Best would have BB gun wars. He would always start it. I swear to God, I'll fucking, like, promise you on anything that it would always be me and him, like, going out with the BB guns, like, fucking walk around in the woods at night or some shit. You know what happens? Shoot each other with BB guns.
Yeah.
That's fucking what. What would go on. Yeah. Yeah, it would always, we'd go out to be like, okay, we're not going to do that shit. And then his fucking prick ass would shoot me. And then it would just spiral out of control from there. To fucking shooting each other with BB guns in the woods. And things like, so the BB gun thing was
Are you the prick that fucking pumped the goddamn thing 12 times?
This was, well, you know what, man? Me and him probably still had, like, thingy BB guns.
Oh.
Single fucking cock action, like the spring-powered BB guns.
Oh,
so you could just
not the
call
air
it like a
gun.
Red Ryder thing, you know?
Uh-huh.
We had that. Now, you know what? I remember him having this camouflage. He had a pump one. And then I got a pump one. But see, we were a little older then. We were probably like 14 or so then. Like,
Also fucking dangerous as shit.
yeah, we could actually, like, have real BB
We're gonna break
guns
the skin.
then. Oh, dude. One time, he pumped a BB gun up, like, fucking 20 times. and just fucking came over, and I had a work boot on, but it wasn't a steel toe work boot. And he just shot me in the fucking foot, dude. Like, he shot my toe. It, like, went through the boot and hit my fucking toe. Busted my toe all open. It was fucked up. He's a dick.
I feel like we're giving you PTSD this episode.
Son of a bitch. We were talking about that, me and Best with the BB guns thing not long ago. A couple weeks back, we were talking about that. Me and him used to, we got a little wild with them fucking things a number of times. A little too much.
Oh my god.
But definitely fucking like, I remember a fairly young 10 or 11 just going out, roaming the neighborhood, going in the woods, finding shit, fucking it up. Like, that was fucking childhood, man.
The woods.
I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine fucking being around, just be like, oh, I'm just gonna play with my tablet.
That kind of
Like, I
sucks for them though too. Is like there ain't really any vast like bunch of woods over there or anything.
Yeah, that does suck.
Like there's a little bit
Shit was
But-
everywhere in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Right?
up, especially up by your dad's. There's
Oh, yeah.
fucking
Oh
all
yeah,
kinds of
you were
woods up
prime
there.
location. But even lower in my parents' neighborhood, it's kind of like you get so far, it's just a dead end and just fucking woods everywhere. Had fucking every goddamn day we would just go in the woods, fucking break bottles and shit.
Yeah, dude. You know what we did? The same damn thing. Threw shit at stuff. That was one of my favorite pastimes. I'm glad you brought up the breaking bottles. One of my
Breaking
favorite
bottles.
pastimes was rolling through the woods.
Oh, dude, it's one of the best things in the world.
Because the older fucking kids would like go out there and drink and shit in the fucking woods, and they would leave. And one of my favorite pastimes was finding empty glass bottles and breaking that shit
Oh,
in the
yeah.
fucking woods, chucking stuff.
Where they were obviously partying.
Yeah,
Well, a lot of time it would just be like standing at the top of a hill and just there's a little
wherever
valley,
I could break it.
just fucking there's rocks that just fucking fling them down there, just shattered, so you all laugh.
Yeah, I love it. I fucking that was my thing. Was fucking
Finding really old ones, they were like, they end up getting like partially buried,
yeah.
digging those up, smashing them.
Yep. Burn it to the ground so others may not have it either.
Kind of fucking yourself in the process years later. Because you forget you did that and you go back there and...
Man, I wonder if I ever rolled up and cut myself on any glass I broke. That's interesting.
Like years later?
That's interesting. I never really. Well, see, when I got that age, I wasn't really partying that much in those woods like that. Like if I would try to sneak smoke weed, I would just go down over the hill,
Oh.
like into those woods behind my mom and dad's house, and like you sneak around. But like drinking and stuff, like we did that over in those woods by your house to go out there and have fires and shit.
Oh
or,
yeah,
like,
but now
sneak
we've
around
jumped
with Russell.
forward a couple years now.
Yeah, that's
The
like,
breaking
that,
bottles and shit. I was young.
That was my party.
Yeah, that was like 11 through like 13.
yeah.
Yeah. But see, like, my partying in the woods, like you're saying,
We're getting more into like 15, 16-year-old
Yeah.
range.
Shit, I was 14 partying in the woods.
Were you?
Me and my fellas from the neighborhood. One in particular.
Man,
Walk around the neighborhood.
that's until someone's parents became cool and they had a basement.
yeah.
And that's where shit went down.
Oh, I don't know, man.
Well, I don't know
So-
if it was cool, but I would say that was Chris's house.
That was Chris's house, definitely. But that was a few years later too. Because I remember being as early as shit, maybe 13. Nah, I was probably 14.
Drinking.
Oh yeah, we just go in the
So-
woods.
I don't
Fucking
remember
drink.
drinking when I was like, I'm not that young.
Well, I was.
I
I
was-
know I was.
I was probably about 15 or 16.
I was
think
bad.
think
I was
like
bad
14 or
kid.
15.
Really?
Well,
Were you
when all of us started mixing together, is when I started fucking, like, partying.
Getting
Like,
down.
if I was like 14, 15 years old.
But it was only drinking,
Middle school.
and
Yeah.
I wasn't like crazy drinking or anything. But like,
Like college binge
no.
drinking, some
But I was.
shit.
I know I was 14. Like I never
Go
even
get a
smoked a
six
cigarette
or
before.
fucking drink
Like,
3 beers real
It's not
quick.
like it's not like I was like the 12-year-old that started smoking cigs.
You're not like a Maury contestant.
No. Like I drank alcohol before I even smoked a cigarette.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I started.
Oh
with,
yeah, I did.
'Cause
too.
I
certainly did.
I know you did definitely, but
I started with pot, then I started smoking, and then I started drinking.
now the other kids. There was some other kids in the neighborhood that were smoking weed, and I they went like again like we
That
were
was
so
like the
young.
older kids.
It wasn't all the time, but yeah, it was like the older kids, not that much older than us, but like a couple. It was kind of Corey. Corey started hanging out with other kids, and then he was smoking weed.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "What the fuck's going on? He's hanging out with those kids now." But like, that's what they were doing. But like, but I never did. But then I don't know what happened. Fucking
A bunch of shit happened. See,
A bunch of shit happened.
kids. I don't want to drop names. There's kids.
that's what I was
Just
trying
make up
to
a fucking
avoid
name.
doing too.
I don't give a shit about Corey. Corey doesn't care either. But there was a kid that his parents had a liquor cabinet, basically. That's how the drinking started. He grabbed a couple. I think he took whole bottles. But like it was like had been drank, forgotten about. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's how it all started. But yeah, I know. I was like, that's the first thing ever. Before pot, before cigarettes. Like,
Really?
Who's
Yeah.
getting drunk? It's fucking time, son.
Dude, I remember when I started smoking, and I instantly fell in love with it.
That was bad because
Oh.
that
The cigarettes.
was only who fucking started smoking cigars.
I did some cigar smoking.
Someone got
All right,
you.
Wolverine.
Someone got you.
Maybe
into it.
Joe.
See one of
Maybe
these
fucking.
yin-yangs in here.
Maybe I don't know, but a bunch of us
You
were
want one of
smoking
these?
Yeah.
cigars.
Yeah, let me have one, man.
Okay.
Thank you.
I know that's like we were just all smoking cigars, and I like a couple friends. Sikoras was smoking cigarettes, but I know how I started smoking. I didn't know any cigars, just Swisher Sweets. It's not smoking anything
Yeah.
fancy here, but
You're not getting classy or nothing.
no, I just said someone give me a cigarette because I was like
Fuck this.
they're smoking Swisher Sweets. I want ones. Give me a cigarette.
These things taste fucking horrible. Give me
So
a
then
cigarette.
it was fucking give me a cigarette, and I was just like, fuck.
Mm.
Well, then it was like, then I would just be like, I don't know if I smoked another one that night. I might have, but then it was just like bumming. Then it was just buy me a pack of cigarettes, and now I was a full-fledged. Was a menthol smoker when I first started smoking.
Were you?
Yeah.
Ew.
Milds though. They're half and half.
I remember those, but
I liked Milds. That was probably my
That was a
favorite
treat.
Marlboro
I liked-
cigarette.
I liked-
Marlboro cigarettes taste like chemicals.
Man,
Yeah,
I
they
remember
do.
when I smoked Marlboros, and I think back to it, and I'm like, ew, ew. That shit.
Every once in a while, this cat comes in the shop. He's like a regular dude, and he's cool. He's an older guy. He's like mid-60s, but he is like one of those younger-looking older gentlemen. Okay, you know, like he gets it. He's all right, dude. He smokes Reds, and he will every time he comes in, he'll like make me take a cigarette, and so every once in a while I smoke a Marlboro and I remember what chemicals taste like. And like it's a free cigarette. Like
Yeah,
I mean
you're
I
gonna
take
you're gonna
smoke
take
it. I'm
it.
not like it's the worst thing in the world, but yeah,
But they're disgusting.
yeah. But the Milds were good.
That was my first cigarette. That's the first cigarette I started smoking. That's what I would buy packs of them. Like
you remember being broke and having to like smoke whatever is the top choice cheap cigarette at the time. Like the USA Golds at first, and then they got all fancy. And I think Sheets had Jacks.
Dude, I was gonna
would
say,
smoke Jacks.
I
I never fucked with USA Gold and like shit like that.
I have some
Sonoma.
memories.
Sonoma, yeah.
I have some memories with you, like buying, like getting pennies and shit
Oh yeah,
to buy like packs of fucking. We'd be like, let's get a pack of Sonoma Lights.
yeah.
It was like fucking $2 or some shit. So we're fucking counting pennies. You know?
Oh yeah. I had no shame. I remember
We're trying to smoke cigarettes. I was, you know,
there was
I
a
was like,
point in my early 20s where I looked at myself in the fucking mirror because like I was making great money. I was welding at that point. And I was like, listen, if you cannot afford the cigarettes that you want, you shouldn't be smoking.
yeah.
So like after that day, like there was just it might even been a birthday, but I was like, it's
Fuck
either
this.
freaking Camel filters or nothing
Yeah.
from here on out. And that's when I smoked until the day I quit.
That's an official cigarette. I'll take it.
And dude, I was welding at that point, so welders only smoke 2 kinds of cigarettes. It's either Camel filters or the most dirt cheap cigarette you can find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 brands they have. Like they'll smoke some shit that
Some
like
pyramids.
yeah,
Some Eagle 20s.
yeah,
Let me get some.
exactly.
Let me get a fucking Eagle 20, dog. Let me get a fucking. Oh no. The little.
There was way more of those guys than
Was there the cigar dudes? Would
No.
there be? See, you started talking about those Swisher Sweets. You know why the one time you were like, "Let me get a cigarette," because those motherfucking things suck. Like I don't know how
They
the
do
fuck
suck.
we ever.
I don't know
smoked
either,
those
but that's
fucking
not
things.
why I
Like-
wanted a cigarette, though. I just didn't have the cigars. I only Swisher Sweets are little fucking, the...
1839 fucking Viceroy motherfuckers up
Yeah,
in here.
they
Let me
do
get you-
suck, though. Because, well, after I started smoking cigarettes is when I realized, those things fucking suck. These are way better.
Somebody give me a pack of Phillies filters.
Ugh. So bad. I've been smoking Camel Lights since I was probably, 6, since you've met me.
probably.
I've been on and
That's-
off. Been on and off a few times, but
Yeah, you need to switch it up every once in a while. Like
yeah.
like everybody had their switch up cigarette. Like when I needed a break from Camel filters, I'd go over to like Marlboro 27s. I like those all right. Those Marlboro Black things gave me a sore throat.
Well, I smoked Marlboros when I stopped smoking. I was realized that menthols were for me. But I did like Milds. I wonder why I stopped smoking Milds. I think it was because someone gave me a Marlboro and I was young and dumb. I was like, oh, Marlboro.
Fucking cowboys.
So then I
Give us
think
Camel
pretty sure
colors,
that's why
bro.
I started smoking Marlboros, and then someone was smoking Camels, and I was like, oh my god, this is delicious.
Well, the Camels came out with like those cigarettes
I
that
st-
tasted
I
like
smoked-
oranges and
I
shit.
smoked
and
those, but I'm pretty sure I smoked
They came in a little tin.
either filters or lights before, and then they started making those, and I started buying those. Those
Oh,
were
those
fucking.
things.
Oh, I want to.
I
I
remember
wanna
Chris
throw up
having
thinking
those
about
fucking
Why?
things all the
them. Those
time.
things were so gross.
I loved them.
Oh man.
Oh, there's a tangerine one.
You remember
There was a couple of them
Girl.
that were good. There was a
the
couple.
tangerine ones were delicious.
They were delicious.
I
Oh,
was
but there
about
was
to.
like a
there-
fucking,
I have a specific memory of being with fucking Chris at his dad's when he lived by the old sheets,
yes.
and him having a pack of them fucking tangerine
It
cigarettes.
came in like a little
dude.
black tin or whatever the
Yeah.
hell it was.
Yeah, they all came in tins.
Yep.
Dude.
And smoke.
If
Like,
those came back, I
his-
would break my rule and I would smoke one of them.
his dad wasn't there, and we're smoking in the house, smoking them motherfuckers in the house. I remember one time
Smoking those
we were
motherfuckers.
we were partying over there. Like, and the next day, like, his dad was out of town or some shit. And, like, me and Chris were sitting smoking cigarettes at the kitchen table, and his dad came home. And his dad was pissed off.
Oh, I
And
fucking
that's
bet.
all. I just went home. I just walked home. I peaced out. I just went home.
Peaced out.
Oh, no, thank you.
Footing. See y'all later. Then go over to Kroger's and throw rocks at shit. That was probably the fucking plan.
I'm going to start walking till I run into someone I know.
Yep.
It's going to take about 45 seconds.
See, up in Chester and shit, you could do that back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
New Cumberland, you could do that.
Man, there's a lot. Dude, I'm judging my parents on letting me hang out for kids whose parents let them do that shit. You just let me go there. Like, you didn't ask or...
Well,
They didn't know.
yeah.
They didn't know.
They didn't know.
I had a great time, though, and, like,
We were like when that shit
We
when
didn't
I'm
do
talking
anything
about
terrible.
with Chris's dad coming home on us and doing dumb shit like we were a little older then.
Yeah.
Like we were probably like
You scammed.
15, 16. Somewhere in there. I don't think
Someone
we were
had a driver's
driving
license.
Chris might have had a driver's license.
Was he the first one out of your group that fucking had one?
Corey Russell.
Corey Russell was.
I'm not to fucking like
Corey was.
put people on the fucking
I'm gonna tag him.
you know whatever shit, but yeah, he was like
That
one of the
changed
first
everything
dudes.
because
And
then
Chris.
because then me and him left the neighborhood and went other places, and then
Yeah.
that fucking changed everything. Because he would just come pick me up, and then like the kids that we used to hang out with, like, we didn't hang out with them anymore.
Yeah.
Bye, see ya.
I'm gonna go hang out with the
Well,
new
I mean,
friends.
like obviously he had a curfew; he had to be back with the car, and then like we would just go walk around after that.
Yeah.
So then we would go hang out with them.
Or somebody would go stay the night at somebody's house. Car
Yeah.
had to be back, but we're fucking footing that neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That it was fun.
That's normally like how I got to your neighborhood a lot.
Me and
With
Corey
either
would come
going to
pick you up.
Corey's or going to your house.
We'd
I
come
can
pick you
remember
up.
like going into Chester and like you'd get there and then you'd want something from the store that's like a 20-minute walk away. I need to walk there because you don't have the gas money to make it there, back, and home.
Dude, I remember a lot, man.
Ugh. The Red Grand Am.
Yeah, dude, that's
remember
the
that.
shit I was starting to think about, Vince. That's why
I think the statute of limitations is out on it, so we can tell stories. I don't think I've been in the thing in about 10 years.
good, fucking good,
Send
man.
that car back to hell where it came from.
Listen, if you still own that car, you're doing something wrong. You're doing something fucking wrong. Fuck. We were talking about fucking Brad, me freaking Brad out in your car that one time, fucking touching his neck and shit, telling us I'm gonna fuck him. That shit really bummed that kid out. I'll never forget that because like I was bumming that kid out.
Like real hard.
Yeah,
You made him real sad in his heart.
and I was just going with it. I was fucking game on.
I'm not sure. He doesn't really have boundaries anymore, so that might be why.
Sorry.
Make me sad in my heart.
He was super bummed.
Remember I got an old country store with you, fucking
The country corner.
yeah. Talking about buying cigarettes with pennies and shit. That's where we
ooh,
bought
Valley
them
View.
from. Yeah, Valley View.
Right up
That's
the
what I'm
street.
fucking, yeah. Right up the street from your dad's house.
Man.
That fucking... What the fuck? That was good times, though. We all had good times.
Dude, that was insane. Who the hell was watching us?
One time, me and Corey, you know that fucking what is it? Sunset and 10th Street, right at the end of Mr. Moss's. You know where Mr. Moss's field was
Yeah.
with the rocks. Me and Corey stole the fucking 10th Street sign off. Dude, I mean, and we were like, it was like late, but not really late, like 10, 11.
The road at the bottom of the hill. From the apartment.
No, not our apartment, no.
Okay.
No, like that. Fuck. What is it?
That's Sunset.
Titus. That's Sunset. There's. What the fuck is that?
The next one up is Mayhem.
It's 10th Street. It goes down. You're going down 10th Street from my mom and dad's.
Yeah, down past.
But not that intersection right there. Before going down to that part of 10th Street where like Corey lived.
What the fuck is the name of that fucking
You remember
road?
the field with
Shit.
the... It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
man.
know. Yeah.
The field with the rocks and
Yeah.
shit. So I remember it was like... I wasn't that late, like 10, maybe 11. But probably not even that late. And we're just like... waiting around. There's no cars coming, and we would just fucking... I don't even know what we had. Someone fucking... Like, we were like... This. There was probably someone else with us, but we were like... First, we were just banging on it. Because it was like real fucking loose, and we would just go and just be like... BOOM! BOOM! It was just like fuck. It was shaking like this, and we would like look and like take off, and we'd come back and work on it some more.
Knock
Maybe
that
tomorrow,
motherfucker
cocksucker.
down.
And then finally we got it, and then we like ran in the woods, and the cops were roaming around. So then we were just like, all right, let's just fucking sneak home. So Corey went my way. He got the fucking sign though.
That motherfucker.
But it was seriously like
Somebody called.
somebody called. We have to split up now. Like you're on your own. You're on your own. Like we.
Peace out, Girl
Good luck
Scouts.
getting home, because like that. It was like that.
You don't fucking know me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because like he had to go one way anyways, but it was not like we could go out in the middle of the street. Like we had to like sneak out.
Did you remember that being around, like being under 18 and having to hide from cops on
Oh
foot?
yeah.
Holy shit! You know how much trouble you could probably get in for that.
They're gonna take you home.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'd have been fucked.
Oh.
I'd have been fucked.
Ooh. And I can remember just
I
running
never
through
had
like
a cop-
backyards
I
and
n-
down
I had
alleys.
cops
I only went
fucking-
down once. All the times I was hiding from
Yeah,
cops.
drinking.
Oh man, how long do they not catch us more? Because it happened a lot.
I'm very evasive.
Yeah, kids are sneaky, man. They're sneaky.
No.
I've ate it a number of times.
Yeah, oh yeah, exactly.
Like I said, that rock thing. I'm really not going that in depth with a number of things that I did. There were some shitty fucking things that I did to people's stuff, and I don't
See,
really
I never did anything to
see.
people's stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That was where like you said earlier, like, whoa, you had a pocket knife. I could be trusted with a pocket knife. I couldn't be trusted with fucking missile type objects, like projectile
Yeah.
object, something you could use as a missile. Okay, I couldn't be trusted with that because I'm gonna fucking break something with it. I'm gonna break windows, or fuck shit up, throw it at people's cars. I did a number of things that are not really nice things that I should not have done, and I was a little asshole kid for doing them.
Well, at least you can admit it.
Oh fuck yeah.
The first step to recovery, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. I still like to throw rocks and shit though. I just don't, do it to. I do it to objects I'm allowed to do it to now.
That's just the garbage DNA we all have from living in this area.
Yeah, there you go.
We have an affinity for throwing shit at other shit.
I don't think we fucked with cars. But like my crew in my neighborhood, I don't think we really fucked with cars that much, but we would fuck with shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we did have a guinea pig though, and we did fuck with cars, but we never did it. Like, we'll call this kid Greg, but me and Corey were just like, we would go out in the woods and drink, and then go walk around the neighborhood, and we'd be like, "Hey, Greg, why don't you go do this?" we're little assholes, man. Like we got on the piss when someone's gas tank was.
Prick.
And that probably literally did
I
nothing.
didn't, but I was like, we were okay. It was like, we're not doing it. Like,
But we're fucking watching.
yeah, we just made him do it.
Could you imagine how insanely filled with rage you would get if you looked out your window and someone was doing that right now?
Fuck
to you?
Oh my god, I think about that a lot. Like
Go
how,
out there and say, "You son of a bitch!"
how like shit's changed since like when I was a kid.
Like if you caught someone doing half the shit you've
Oh
done
my
to
god,
someone,
I would fucking flip the fuck out.
I would lose my
You
goddamn
motherfucker! Like,
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm that guy now. Like, sons of bitches. So, I wanted to tell you about my dog's anorexia.
Yeah. Yeah.
Touch
he
on
does.
this a little bit. Do you know that this can be a thing?
what? Okay, why did she have a? Did she look at herself in the mirror?
I don't know. But she quit eating dog food for days. So.
How many days? You never told me this earlier.
Oh, like 3 days.
Yeah. Okay.
To the point where she couldn't get off the couch.
Right. She was getting lethargic from
Yeah.
fucking malnourishment.
So, like, I'm like, oh my god, this fucking dog's sick. What am I gonna do? Like, I don't have money for this. Like, but I can't let the fucking dog die. Like, it'll kill the family.
Yeah, everybody will be bummed the fuck out.
Like, right before Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So, like... yeah, Merry Christmas, Sid didn't make it. But, so, like, I figured out, like, maybe if I just throw some hot dogs out on the porch and just let her out there, like, by herself, she'll maybe sniff them or just try it. I let her out there by herself, and, like, I throw a hot dog on the porch, and I don't think it ever, like, stopped rolling on the ground before it was inside of her. So I took all the hot dogs, and I just threw them on the ground, and I shut the door for about 2 minutes, and I opened it up, and she's smiling and wagging her tail, and has, like, a little bit of energy to her. I'm like, alright, so she's not sick. She's eating. So then, like, I would try to coax her into dog food, and she just wouldn't have it. But she stole, like, chicken and a biscuit off a plate that someone didn't finish from dinner off the counter. She would eat that, but she won't touch this dog food. So we realized she's just not eating dog food, like dry food. So we buy her, like, wet dog food, like, you know, pedigree or whatever the hell it is. And
In a can.
yeah, in a
Yeah.
can. So she watches me open this can and scoop it into a dog bowl and set it on the floor. Now, she saw it come out of a can, so she thinks it's people food.
Yeah.
And she fucking ate it.
It's
Like, scarfed it down. She did that for about 2 or 3 days. And then she quit eating.
and she's like, this is gross.
She's like, no, this is fucking dog food. You're
This
giving me the
doesn't-
same thing every day. This is dog
doesn't
food.
Tastes like cheeseburgers.
Exactly. So then we went and bought her a different bowl, one that's higher off the ground. And she would eat out of that for like a day. Until she figured out it's not different, it's just taller.
Yeah.
So she'll eat dog food if you spoon feed it to her. Like the wet dog food.
But not out of a bowl.
No.
Does your dog fucking have PTSD or some
Yeah,
shit?
what the fuck?
She'll eat people food. Any kind.
Well, of course. It
She'll
doesn't
eat
sound like she has
people.
anorexia. It sounds like she's a fucking little bitch.
It's doggy anorexia.
It's not doggy anorexia. She's fucking being too goddamn picky.
Yeah. She'll protest by starving herself if you do not give
Well,
her.
let her die. That's not how the way.
won't
That's not how
die.
this fucking world works.
They won't do it. They won't die.
I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
let the dog die.
She'll eat the
She
goddamn
will
dog
die.
food before she died.
But
Yeah.
she'll eat when we're asleep.
Yeah, she'll fucking...
What
She
the
may
fuck
not
are you
eat
guys
the
worried
dog
about?
food, but she's gonna eat something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she ain't gonna die. She self-preservation. They're animals.
Well, I mean, how many different dog foods have you tried? Maybe she's just.
Tried 2 different kinds of dry food.
Yeah.
We have to buy a variety pack of fucking wet food, so she's getting something different every day. So she'll keep eating it.
What the fuck?
So it goes like beef, chicken, tuna, and we just rotate every day.
Well,
And there's a list of foods, of people foods that dogs can eat where it's okay for them, but like fuck
that.
I'm not making the fucking dog dinner
exactly
every day.
I mean, I
I'm
wasn't.
not cooking.
That's
for
what
her.
you call it.
That's not what I was suggesting. I was just saying that it is
That's
safe for
what
them to
you
eat.
call it.
But like, fuck that.
Yeah. Like, I'll grill you. Like, I'll take your dog food, press it into a patty, and grill it for you if you need me to. If that's what gets it in you.
Oh, man, I bet that'll smell hilarious.
I'm just doing it inside the house on the stove.
No.
And Ruby comes home.
Pissed.
She would beat me to
Fucking
fucking
furious.
death.
Oh yeah, she'd be.
Do it in a new pan.
Oh, man, that's gross. Oh, man. Dude, that smell. Think about that smell's fucking me up a little bit. I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Start like, I don't know. Season it with something.
Oh, that
Well, like the dog.
dump like 16 fucking pounds of basil on it. so
Oh,
you
you're
can't
just getting
smell it
ridiculous now.
anymore.
I'm being serious. Like I'm something like, dude. I even have like
I'm gonna put cheese
Zoe
down.
would do
Onion cubes.
Yeah, but Zoe would do this too, and like all you had to do was she just wouldn't eat her food. Throw some fucking like scraps in her bowl, and then she's just like, ah, shit, it's here. I might as well eat it.
Yeah.
Ruby made her a sandwich the other day.
Take a little bit of gravy, dump it over their food.
Like when she quit eating the food at first, like the wet food, she smeared it in between 2 pieces of bread and threw it in her bowl. Made a dog food sandwich. And
She eat it.
yeah,
See, I mean, like even just
she
bread.
thought it was people food.
Just take a little fucking. She'll be all right. I think she'll be all right.
I'm just gonna have to start putting something as a base in the dog bowl.
Well,
that
I
she'll
mean,
eat her way
seriously,
to.
if she just is she's just refusing to eat it, like I said, just like throw a little fucking piece of bread that you're gonna throw away anyways. Throw it in the bowl, and then she'll dig it out, and she ends up grabbing dog food anyways, and then she'll just be like, fuck it. I guess I'll just eat it.
Oh, she's just being such a bitch. I don't know why she has to do this right now. Like, she started it, like, the week before, like, Ruby's finals.
Yeah, the time for concern is not right now.
Like, we have to buy all our books and our tuition by January 10th on top of Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so we're both just looking at each other, just ready to throw up as it is from the stress, and then she starts doing this shit.
You fucking dog.
Oh, fucking... You remember me...
Well, hey, will you grab a couple? Nah, never mind. Don't worry.
What?
About it. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Do we have enough?
There's one more. That's enough.
I need to take a beer break.
Okay.
I mean, if one of us wants to go run up and grab one, I can
Hit pause.
hit pause. I can keep talking. I'll Bill Burr this.
Are you okay? Okay.
I'm not afraid of this. What was I talking about?
Well, there was just fucking seconds of fucking nonsense. Edit that out. Don't edit it out.
I'm not editing shit.
I'll be right back. Just Bill Burr this. Just
I'm
fucking-
gonna Bill
just
Burr
talk.
this. What was I talking about?
Oh, your dog and how you're upset with it because she keeps fucking.
All right.
Yeah, it's a podcast. You can just talk to it.
So this dog, she was a rescue dog from last Christmas. We got her like, I think the 27th is kind of like just a family Christmas present. And she, when we got her, she was abused, so she didn't like men, which means me and both of our previous dogs had to go sit in a room at the animal shelter and watch her cower underneath of a table. And every 45 seconds to a minute, she would get the courage to come out from underneath the table and sniff us just long enough to catch half a scent and then dive back under the table. And this went on for like an hour and a half before she would even trust me long enough to just be near me and be all right with me in the room. And this carried over after we brought her home. It took her like a month before like I could even get up off the couch just to go to the bathroom without her being totally just scared shitless. And so I don't know. She eventually warmed up to me, and then we couldn't have people over for a while because she would pin them against the wall just barking. Like, she's terrifying, and she's loud. She has that big husky bark. And eventually, over time, she became loving, and then she got real protective of the kids, and just, she turned into one of the best dogs I've ever owned. And she just got better and better throughout the year. She's trusting, and she loves everyone now. And now she starts this anorexia shit. So, I don't know what to do with her. It's getting hard. So, if anyone actually listens to this and has any, advice, hit us up on the page, by all means. For the love of God. 'Cause I need it to end. I survived. I was trailing off there at the end. I'm glad you're back, though.
You're trailing off.
I was trailing off.
You can't do anything without me.
I don't know, dude. I made it like 3 minutes. I'm alright. I survived. I told Sid's life story.
Well, I'm good. Good for her. tell her to stop being such a fucking bratty bitch. That's what probably needs to happen.
I mean, she's a good dog.
She is a good dog. I mean, I don't know. It's probably something that's not even gonna last that long. She's still young. It could just be a thing where she's just gonna eventually just gonna go, alright, it's how it is. I gotta eat this shit.
He really looks like he's at his wit's end. I should probably just start eating.
They're not gonna fucking give me regular foods. Yeah, it's worth a shot. It's worth a fucking shot.
It's our fault, for letting her eat table scraps. Like, we shouldn't, you know what I mean?
Well, I know, but everyone tells you, oh, you shouldn't let them. Everyone feeds their fucking dog table scraps. Everyone does it.
Throws him a pizza crust.
Exactly. My mom and dad were real fucking strong when they first got their dog. Like, no. Now, like, they don't give them garbage. They're pretty still strict, but, like, Thanksgiving, motherfucker got his own fucking plate of turkey. Like, so, like...
And he's gonna get it on Christmas.
Yeah. If it's healthy for the dog, what we're eating, he gets it too. So, like... And I'm telling you, they were real stingy about it.
So, like, my dad...
So every motherfucker does it.
My dad always gave Murphy the ham bone from, like Christmas. And, like, so I'd go visit my dad. He'd send me home with the ham bone for Murphy. And then he would take it, disappear, and reemerge, like, 4 hours later, just greasy from the tip of his nose to his shoulder blades. So, like, he was gross, and he smelled like ham forever. Like, you can't get that smell off.
You can.
And then, like, on his birthday...
I think my hand smells like... I cut one right as I was leaving work earlier.
Well, on his birthday, he gets a Baconator. That's his birthday
You told me about that. Jesus Christ. That's a big sandwich for that tiny dog.
Oh, he loves it, though. He loves the Baconator so much.
I'm sure he does love it.
It's three of his favorite things. It's bacon, cheese, and burger. Yeah, it's... So that's his birthday. He wears a party hat, and the kids sing to him, then he eats a cheeseburger.
So do you cut it up for him or just let him...
Oh, no, he just fucking...
Good.
He stands right over top of him and goes... He very slowly walks up to it, because we're all staring at him.
Right.
And then he slowly takes the bun off the top of it. Just ever so slowly watching us. Nervously with his tail between his legs.
So he won't even eat the bread.
No, he eats the meat first to make sure he gets it all down, then he eats the bread.
Right. Okay. Well, he plays it smart. He's like, well, if they're going to take this from me, I better get this shit first.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's smart.
Yeah. Well, like, he does shit like that, or, like, he'll go into, like, his dog food bowl, and he will cram as much in his mouth as he possibly can.
That I've witnessed.
And
I've witnessed.
He'll walk into a different room, and he'll go... And he'll spit out, like, 20 pieces of dog food all over the floor, like, the size of a
And then eat 'em.
basketball. Yeah. And eat by himself.
Yeah, he doesn't like regurgitate. I've seen it happen one time.
Yeah, he's not throwing it up. He's
He'll
putting
just,
it
like,
in his mouth.
He just like throws it's like gumballs. Just like
Yeah.
a good commander. Just throws them all in his mouth, just like to get him there.
Yeah.
And leaves and
Fills his cheek up.
you know, and then just I'm gonna eat it all.
There must have been, like, 20 pieces in his mouth. He does that shit.
He's like, I don't eat with these fuckers. Fucking
These
slobs.
savages. Oh, God.
They won't even eat. Sometimes they're not even allowed to eat when he's eating. Like they're just Sid and Leo are just like, oh shit. Okay.
Sorry.
I don't know if it's that much. Sid's scared of him.
Oh, yeah.
Skid, I think Leo's, because I've seen Leo and Murphy eat together, but Sydney will sit and like wait for them to be done, or well, not them, just Murphy, because like she's not allowed. Like
we
Murphy's-
thought that's why she stopped eating at first. Like, that he wasn't letting her. Because he's a dick.
because he's just like no, like
He rolls to the roost. It's his house. His way to the highway.
it's like a
motherfucker.
prison. He's like, I eat first and then you can eat. Like it's fucking crazy.
It is. There's a very apparent hierarchy in our house.
That's all.
And at the top of the chain, it's Murphy and then me.
The dog's fucking
He's been like that his entire fucking life.
running the show. He's running the show.
Like, I feel like he's responsible for his quality of life at this point. He's pointed me in this direction.
Yeah, he says, you know how I feel?
I feel like winters are cold, and we can't have this shit anymore where you don't pay bills.
Yay. Fuck that, just pay the electric.
Well, I couldn't stop drinking enough to go to work to pay the electric.
Well, see, sometimes these are problems.
Yeah. That's alright. I sorted it out.
It's fun.
It happens. What are you gonna do?
Sometimes you camp out in a house.
Camping out.
In a house.
Sometimes you gotta do it. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Oh, man.
So, I was at work earlier. I just thought I would just tell you guys this random thought that came in my head. Just give you a day in the life of my life. And I was actually said actually twice, if anyone didn't catch that.
I thought you stuttered.
What the fuck was I doing? Cleaning up. And I was like, man, how come I've never been roofied? Because, like,
Okay.
so this is the thought in my
You
head.
have my interest.
Well, I just feel like, why waste it on a girl? First of all, the girl's not going to appreciate it. I will, unless you rate me. But if I don't remember it, who fucking cares?
It never really happened.
But they're not going to appreciate it anyways. They're going to wake up, even if you don't rape them. If the dude that's roofing people doesn't rape the girl, she's still going to wake up and be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I
I would wake up and be like, oh, shit,
Yeah.
what happened last night?
Whee!
Woo!
I actually asked Ruby that. I think it might have been last night.
I'm just saying, I mean, a creeper dude's like, yeah, just,
Ruby.
I'll take a little GHB. Throw it my way. Come on.
I'm a fun guy.
I'm a fun guy. I like to have a good time.
I asked Ruby how
Maybe these
pissed
beer's
off
going
she...
down a little too slow tonight. Just fucking slip one in there. Fucking cares. Y'all do wacky shit.
I like to party. You like to party, obviously.
Like to party. I don't know what I'm doing. I might end up sucking your dick at one point because I don't fucking know what I'm doing.
It's almost 2017. I can do whatever I want.
But I,
Don't assume my gender. Or my orientation. It's not gay.
no.
This is 2017. Men can do this. It's not weird.
yeah, I mean,
You give each other drugs and fucking rape each other, essentially.
well, let's.
That's
A strong word.
yeah. If you want to describe it like a barbarian.
Fucking savages.
This isn't the modern barbarian, all right? We've
Shit.
discovered fire.
Well, I don't know, guys. I mean,
Savages are pretty. I don't know. There's that big of a difference between a savage and a barbarian, though.
I think we had sharp horny tools at this point.
Savarians.
I mean, we fucking fuck shit up with a shillelagh. Fucking just shillelagh this shit out of everything.
I want one of them old school slingshots.
Let's go Club Seals.
A rock on a fucking piece of rope. You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
some
like
David
Davey and Goliath.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want one of those motherfuckers.
It's GHB Davey. Let's fucking maybe that's what he did to Goliath.
Maybe. He just drugged him. They were poison rocks.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
No. But it's just inspiring me to try to drug you. Like someday you're just going to be drinking and get real tired.
They were poison rocks.
Here it goes! Woo! What's in here?
And he says, "No,
I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. Just tell me.
You guys got any more?"
I'm not the only one that thinks that, though. I have heard him ask for it was my GHB.
Because, see, this is the thing about chemicals like that, okay? 2 drops is fun. 6 drops is paralytic.
Yeah.
He makes a
Okay.
very important point.
2
should
drops
just
is fun.
I should just stress: don't put rape amount. In my life. Like I want 2 or 3.
We want the wobblies, not the sleepies.
Yeah.
It's a paralytic substance. It fucking causes paralysis. It can cause death. 10 drops, they're dead.
So we want to go
Because
like
it's
8.
fucking...
They will never know about this.
Listen, buy the ticket, take the ride.
I'm just like giving a generic amounts. That is not like an LD50 or anything. Okay? But like I'm just giving an example of how small of an amount dosage wise that shit is. Like you kill somebody with it.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like it's a paralytic drug. Like you could use it to operate on someone. You know. It's a paralytic.
Start stealing kidneys. You want to start that business?
We'll have to go down to Mexico.
I'm not afraid of Mexico.
I'm not either. I'm just letting you know. That's
You guys have fun with that. I'll be.
I tan well.
I don't.
We're gonna need a lot of sunblock.
I'm gonna.
I'm sure I would adapt after being there every day. That I would eventually just tan also. But
You think so? You really want
Josh
to bank
is
on
like-
that?
I'm
used,
gonna assimilate to being a Mexican.
I'm gonna grow.
I used to tan when I was a kid. I just don't think, my sunlight exposure over the summers now is just like, I'm out there working for a little bit for a while until I'm just like, fuck this, it's hot, and I go in.
Yeah.
But like hanging out outside, I don't really do that because I work indoors.
Yeah. As much sunlight as you get from walking to your car to inside.
Right. Or any any minor yard work or any other kind of work, you're not out there all day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, or if you're out there all day, it's one day.
Mm.
It's not every day, all day. Like when I was a kid, it was every day, all day. So
That's
I'd
pretty
tan.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'd be fucking brown, but I would have actual color to my skin
It takes-
instead of fucking pale.
It takes all winter for me to get rid of my tan.
Oh, I'm sure.
Just because I get so fucking dark. Like, I'm still fucking dark.
I know.
And I've been wearing long sleeves for a month.
You're not welding anymore.
Yeah, thank God.
It sucks though, because I get shitty farmer's tan. But then it's like barely, because I don't tan anyways. But like you could look at my arms and just be like, okay, it's kind of red. But then it's like you pull this up and it's like, oh, you do have a tan.
Oh, good God, Casper.
There's a difference.
Oh, that's sad. I need to start cutting sleeves off of everything.
Did that cat just squeak?
Mhm.
What's she squeaking about? She squeaks.
She wants to be patted with our eyes.
Bonnie's classic move is pat me. With your eyes. With your eyes.
Oh, she just wants you to do it with your eyes, huh?
Like every other cat.
Don't actually touch me.
Do not touch me.
Don't touch me, peasant.
Don't touch me.
I don't want your germs.
Don't touch me.
Don't want your germs. It's cocky.
Cocky. You said cocky.
I did.
Wow. That's okay. I've heard it before.
It's alright.
Let's move on. You said cocky.
You want to fight about it?
So what? I said cocky. You want to fight about it?
Ah!
So, fuck, you didn't even have to venture in the snow today.
No.
That was quick, other than coming
Oh,
here.
are you off?
Yeah, for 2 days.
Oh, that's it. Are you off tomorrow?
No.
No, you go back.
I was off
tomorrow.
Monday.
Yeah, it's
The
gonna
first
be
Monday
cold Friday.
ever.
Oh, shit. You know what? You told me that earlier, and I didn't even catch on to that. Because you worked Sunday. So you had 2 days off in a row. Wow, you were fucking, like, partying.
If you notice, I can get my left arm over my head. I haven't been able to do that in a month. Yeah, all the swelling went back down, and I got full range back.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
How's that
Oh,
feel?
yeah.
Like my rotator cuff isn't really torn. Just
Well.
severely irritated.
Yay!
My ankle feels good. Batteries are recharged. I'm ready to go.
The batteries are recharged.
Yeah.
That's a sweet
I
charger you have.
I went 50 plus hours a week for a month and a half without a day off.
That's
other than
rough.
Sunday.
That's rough.
Then she had to tell me Saturday that I had to come in Sunday, and like she could see that like I was just the wheels are falling off. Like I can't even do a regular route in a correct time anymore. I'm just so tired. And so like I fell on the grenade and worked Sunday, and she ended up giving me Monday off.
Okay.
Like that, I never get a Monday off, ever. And then due to they had too few vehicles for me in the place I was scheduled today, so they called me off. And I was like, oh my god, 2 days off, and I did nothing.
Dude, those days are good to have every once in a while.
I never get 2 days in a row.
Right.
So
that too.
that was pretty sweet.
I never get 2 days off in a row either.
Never.
It sucks.
Alright, well, we did an hour 15. I feel pretty good about that podcast.
Oh, do you feel good about it?
I feel alright.
Okay.
We're hitting our lull.
Well, all right. Let's wrap it up.
We'll wrap it up. We'll drink some beers. We'll giggle at each other
let's
some
wrap-
more.
Let's wrap it up.
We can
And now we're
wrap
gonna talk.
rabbity.
Now we're gonna talk about the things you can't fucking.
Ryan's gonna use some racial slurs.
No,
We're
I'm gonna.
talking
We can talk about some specific times I broke shit and stuff. I broke.
Stuff that statute of limitations hasn't
We're
run
gonna
out.
talk
Dude,
about-
yeah.
GHB and... Oh, no, wait, this is what we talked about now.
Yeah,
Shit.
we did that on the
We're
podcast.
fucked. It's done.
All right, we'll see you
Bye.
next week. Bye.
It's been real.
I love you.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye.